Okay, so I've got some water in my inventory, a bunch of food that I'm gonna bring with us. We are gonna go grab some of the eggs while these do their thing. So we're gonna do egg hunt first. I have the list on the wiki up here of all the eggs we need to find and where to get them. It may still take us a long time to get it, which means I may end up cutting things out. And then we will do all the other stuff. Now, here leads us to the other problem. I'm actually going to leave the prawn suit here because we're not going to need it for where I'm going. We're going to need the fabricator module. I don't necessarily know. I'm hoping this won't take us long, but it may. So we need to take off this, and we need to put on the fish tank so we can fabricate food on the go. Because last time we were having issues with things not going as smoothly as I would like. I think this is just my storage. I'm gonna see if there's anything in here that I need. That's the teleporter. Yeah, okay. I don't think I have anything here that's necessary. I'm mostly looking for like waters and... Okay, cool. We do have to go back up to the surface. We gotta head up to the, Okay. We gotta head back up to near the, Sam's base, which means we have to go get the fish tank from there. The, whatnot. So, while we're heading back to Sam, we're gonna try and look for the sea monkey eggs. So the sea monkey eggs and the other egg are supposedly in the depth area. Specifically, sea monkeys are in the nests. And then the other one is, it says in the depth of the lily area. I don't know the full extent of what that really is. I have suspicions, but I don't know. I think we're gonna struggle pretty bad with the gold one we were looking for last time. It's called like a gold something, gold tea or something. I don't know what it is. But yeah, so the goal is to finish all the eggs, hatch the eggs, and then we're also going to see about crafting tools to scan things. So it's supposed to be in these like things. I don't know if it's supposed to be in this area or if it's going to be in the shallow area. To the sea monkey nests. And that's a sea monkey nest. But we'll look around. And we need to scan Leviathans. Specifically the dangerous Leviathans. Which also means I may need to find the weapon. I don't really want to use the prawn suit to try and scan things. But I might have to. I feel like the Leviathans in this area are much smaller than the other ones were in the first Subnautica. But not only that, they're kind of more flexible, which is to be expected. But because of that flexibility, it does also mean that they're a little bit more on the quick side. For the most part. So maybe I should just do the prawn suit? I mean, they don't tend to do that much damage to the prawn suit. I can always bring the truck out with me and get them. Because one of the issues is the prawn suit isn't as quick to run away as the... Have I scanned this stuff? I think I have, yeah. Sorry, I'm looking around for eggs in the grass. But anyways, I think we're looking around for some eggs, and if I find any, I will unpause the video for people on stream. We're just gonna enjoy watching me try to find my way through the dark. So give me a second. Alright, I'm pausing the game temporarily to show the eggs. This is the little seal eggs we've got. We found 2 of them earlier, but I simply wanted to showcase them where we found them and stuff. This is right where Sam's location building was. It's like right over there. So we found that. Now we're gonna go look for sea monkeys. There is a hole down here leading into deeper sea monkey area. So I'm wondering if we'll find eggs down here versus up here. Could not find them from the other area we were in because we traveled across the Sam to get stuff. So we'll see what we can do here. I'll unpause when we find the sea monkey eggs. Alright, well that wasn't very long. We went into that hole, found all the way to the deep, and we found the sea monkey babies. Now the question is, can I get out of here without dying? Because we took a lot of damage from an explodey boy because there's vines everywhere, and no easy way to get out. Here we go. So that's 2 eggs off the list. Now we have the sea monkey eggs, we have the seal creatures or whatever. We still have penguins, the lily pad, which is the psychetic, the psycho, the mesmer ripoffs basically. We have the titanfish, and what else was it? So we've got, yeah, I'm gonna mark them off here. We have the sea monkey. I think the Arctic one is what these things called. They're called it's the Arctic kelp fours. Yeah, it's the wannabe seals. We've got that. So we have titanfish. Then we have the penguin and lily. I guess we're doing pretty good on efforts. It's pretty good. I'll have to check again to see. Yeah, I think that's all we have left. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and I take it back. We also have the yellow Trevelyan egg. I'm just gonna call them the gold tripod ones because that's kind of what they make me think of. But we know where that one is. It's just gonna be a long find for that one. So let me see here. It says West Arctic and East Arctic for the titanfish. Are we in? We're in the kelp Arctic forest, so we're probably not where we need to be for titan holes. I don't know where the titanfish would be. I'm trying to see what it says about where the egg would be. It just says he hatched from these. It doesn't help me any. It's on the floor on the of the thing. Is it in the air? Is it attached to it? What are we talking here? It's fine. We'll figure it out. Let me see what the East Arctic looks like. Okay. I think that's the starting zone, right? I think that's the starting zone. Well, it's near the starting zone, I should say. Penguins, I'm pretty sure are going to be on top of the little land pieces, so all we have to do is get them, pill them up. And then I know that we have to get lily pad crevices for the little wannabe mesmers. Okay, so I think we're going to head back to the pod and we'll see if we can find the titan oilfish and the penguin. And then we'll see about trying to get the other 2. All right, so we read the wiki on stream about penguins and stuff because I'm trying to find the eggs because I'm near where the starting area is. So it says that they will take fish from us, but I don't know. Okay, I didn't know they were particular. Look at them. It also says they will huddle for warmth when it's snowy out, and if there's lightning, they will jump into the water and avoid things. They will not get aggressive unless you attack them or you pick up their babies in front of them. And another thing is that, or unless you attack one of them. You can also throw a snowball at them, they said. I don't know why you would throw a snowball at them. That seems a little mean. I don't have snowballs. And even if I did, I don't think I'd have the heart to do it. They look too cute. No, it said that they're in Arctic kelp for eggs and stuff. I don't know where they would be. I don't know. I don't remember seeing anything for a while. I don't know if I've actually done the eggs. Have I done? I mean, what? Let me go to the surface and find out. I'm wondering if I should check my database and see if I've done it. Because I might have. Research. Additional things. It would be fauna, alien eggs. I wish it would tell me how many alien eggs I have. Frozen creatures. Okay. Penguins. I guess maybe I've already done this on the log since I have information on the penguin, but I guess I picked up the baby. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know if it gives me any extra information outside of what the penguin already gives me. But we are near the other area. I don't know if I see anything. I don't know. I don't know if there's any penguin eggs just laying around and whatnot. I wish I had more information as to what I needed. Like if I had hatched it kind of thing. I feel like I've seen penguin eggs before, but I don't know. I could be delusional, if that makes sense. Some of these eggs look similar to each other. And I may have picked it up and then dropped it, thinking, it's whatever, you know. You know, it'd be kind of cool if they made the penguins kind of like a beaver, where they had underwater caverns that they stored their eggs in. Okay. I don't see the eggs appear. I don't see them laying any either. It'd be interesting if you could see them like sitting on them. You know what I mean? Oops, sorry. Wait, hold up. What's that? It may just be a rock on top of everything. It just looks suspicious. Yeah, it's just a bumpy thing. Hello, baby. I see no eggs. Could I have eggs? Because they could be in the water since it says kelp and whatnot. But was kind of hoping that they'd be on land like how penguins do. Because penguins don't have their eggs in water. They keep them on the icebergs and they keep them on their little feet. I kind of think it'd be kind of cool if you had like them kind of carrying them around on their feet. You know, like how penguins do it. There is a nice sheet here. Oh, I was trying to get on the thing. It's really difficult to get on things. Okay. But yeah, I'll pause again while we go and look for the titanfish. Because I think the titanfish are over there a little bit. Over where the other location is. So we'll do that in a second. Alright, as an update, we went to the lava flower area and found it. This is so tiny and so hard to see. It's practically invisible. Okay, I don't know. There's normally is 2. Yeah, okay. So it shows on the map that there should be 2 of them here. Well, we got that. It's crazy to think that I found that before I found the other ones. Like the other, the more common ones, like the rare ones. That one's in such a weird location. It's not in the area in the hole that leads to the precursor area. It's the other hole, like across the way. So, okay, because it did say it was in a smaller cavern and it was in a branch. Like I just kind of short read it, so I wouldn't spoil too much. But we have those eggs now. So now all we need is the Titan hole egg. I'm probably going to pass on the penguins. I think we've got enough of the penguins to work with. But we just need the lily pad mesmer, which I'm almost just call it the lily pad mesmer. It's not called that. It's called something else. And the Titan hole one. The mesmer one is definitely going to be near our base. So I might head back to our base to eat and drink and look for the egg there. And then we shall see up at the Titan hole. I need to look it up. I think there's something to it. Something special about it. Now I need to get my butt out of here somehow. So let's see about pausing real quick. All right. We've made it back to the base. We're going to drop off some eggs. We still haven't found any other eggs that I knew to what I already put in there. But we did have some hatch. So we got whales and we got Mr. Serpent Man. Now we're going to go up here. And I might remove my whales. Probably gonna put one of each in there. I still think we should be able to get some Leviathan babies going on. We'll get our little squid shark. I think I've already scanned our whales. Look at the whale. I might leave one in here. Because I think they are pretty and I really do want to watch them. That's not even a joke. I really want to watch them. He's so huge. Look how big he is. Dang, he's a big boy. Maybe I could do that. Maybe I could do... Could leave one of every iteration inside the tank. Which means I could leave him inside here too. There we go. And then I can... take the other ones out at some point. But this way, we're not breeding anything unnecessarily. That's what I'm worried about, is having unnecessary amounts of, different creatures in here. Put the excess in here. Yeah. And then we'll also be able to see all of them as well. Be able to enjoy the presence. Oh my gosh, the little rock puncher. It's just sinking to the floor. Because there's only 9, I think. We have, I think it's a little bit over 9. But, they're not that much, really. Okay. Oh, yeah. There we go. There we go. So far we got one of each. Look at it. Look at the little sea monkey. He's so cute. Little gold one of that. What do you want? Why are you nudging me? I didn't do nothing. Oh yeah. I got that set up. So yeah, maybe I won't need the extra fishing tank. I was worried that the containment would look small, like the fact that we have all these things. The whale shark thing, or the shark kind of already, or the whale kind of already small to begin with. Like, it's not that majorly big in comparison to everything else, so it's fine. Because I was hoping to leave space in there for it to, be able to be big. But I think we'd have to put in its own tank completely. Or it needs to be in deeper tank water. But for right now, it is what it is. So yeah, we're gonna try and go find what was I gonna say? We're gonna try and find the rest of the eggs. And then we'll see what we can do from there. 1 second. It took 30 years, but we did find one. I don't know if I can find more, but I did find one. It took me a really long time to find it. I may have passed a ton of them, but I don't think I did. probably don't need 2 of these. I don't see myself breeding these ones. They're not very pretty looking in my opinion. I think I'll just take this one. I don't really care about them. They're not as cool looking to me as like everything else. Like they're cool looking, but they're not like something I would want to like be watching all the time. They're not mesmerizing. Okay, so now we have to do the Titanfish. Now I looked it up, and the Western Arctic is where Sam's base is. So we'll head that way and see if we can find it. And I was right about it being in tubes. It's inside some hollow areas, or near some hollow areas. Nice. The eggs are hatching. Slowly and surely they hatch. Yay. So yeah, we'll see what we can get done, but I'm gonna head back to Sam's locations and see if we can try and find the Titanfish next. After that, we'll have all of the eggs outside of the penguin one, which I'll look up and see if it's even worth getting. 1 second. Alright, well, we did find this. It's just inside one of these the openings. It's just kind of floating there. Okay. Can we get a second one? There we go. They look like little Saturns. I wasn't expecting that. Now, they also said that penguins are also one of the ones you can get this way. I remember seeing penguins. The penguin eggs. But some diamond. They said that I looked it up. Penguin eggs are similar, like they're in crevices and they're hidden under rocks and things. Like they're kind of like jammed into things. But we do have that. Now we have our Titanfish. I was kind of hoping that I would find some eggs in here. I guess it makes sense. This was sealed. Anyways, we'll continue on looking for more. I'll see if I can find the penguin egg since I've kind of looked it up a little bit. And we'll see. Alright, so we've got all of the babies in now. So the last 2 eggs hatched. We have this one, paddlerfish. We have, where's the other one? Where's my Titanfish? It's getting crowded in here and it's not even full. There it is. There's my Titanfish. Oh, he's so big. It's kind of sad though. He doesn't have his guardian. He doesn't have his little red guard with him. Sad. Okay, so we got all our fish. Look how beautiful they are. All of them around. I think so far my favorite is probably this one as far as color pattern. He's a very beautiful color. But my favorite monster like in the basic game is probably the whale and the sea monkey. Because the sea monkey is so nice and friendly, and the whale is just cool looking. So, we've got everything. And while we were waiting for the eggs to hatch, I went and grabbed resources to craft a repulsion cannon for the prawn suit. I had one more component for the gun, and I thought about doing it to like taking it out and going out and finding it, but I decided it really wasn't that worth it. I figured we could take the truck out, and while we have the truck out, we could do with the prawn suit. So here's the thing. We have this now. The question I have is, do I want this gone or do I want this gone? If I get rid of this, then I don't have a defense against Leviathans and stuff. I guess we'll just do this though, because like we shouldn't theoretically need the prawn suit. We're theoretically going to be defending ourselves via difficult ways. Now, that being said, which Leviathans have I not scanned? Some of them I definitely have scanned, if I haven't scanned all of them. Okay, there's those. I don't need that. Those are alien datas. Leviathans. I'm gonna look and see what Leviathans I need. I may not need any outside of the ones outside the other area, so I don't know. We'll see. But I want to do the Leviathans. I don't really care about all the small fish, but I definitely want to see all the Leviathans that we have in Sub-Zero. Okay, so let's see. I just want the ones from Sub-Zero. Yeah. Okay, so glow whale, which we have. This is the glow whale. We have that one. We need the big red worm. We need the void one. We need the shadow leviathan. We have the ice worm. We have the juvenile garden, and we have the vent garden. So literally all we need is the big boys. So we have 3 we need. Okay. I say that we go ahead and use the last few minutes to actually get these. So I'll start with the Shadow Leviathan since he is in close proximity. And then we'll see about, and like I said, I'll probably pause and head to the other ones. Now, first off, we're going to remove the tail end of these. And we're going to grab both the prawn suit and the prawn suit bay thing. We're gonna travel light. Got it. Nice. I am saving. Nice. Let's get the heck out of Dodge. It took forever. Alright. We're gonna head back to the base. And once I get back to the base, I'll try and find the last part of that laser, and then we'll head out and try to scan the other 2 Leviathans, and then we'll end the games. We'll go help Alan. I don't know if it's what Alan wants. I don't know if it's going to be end or not. I've mentioned that before, so we'll find out. But we're going to end this here, and we'll give you a second while I swap.
And we can just dance the night away until we can no more. Shake all the hurt away so you can feel and forget who you used to